Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you monthly forecast, month of February 2022. You can take this monthly forecast according to your moon sign. You can take this monthly forecast according to your lagna, according to your ascendant, according to your rising sign. For all of you. Aries, month of February, conclusion of this month for Aries. In this coming month, Aries, there will be professional financial gain. In this coming month, Aries, you will come across lots of financial opportunities, one after another. Aries, in this coming month, your hard work, determination, drive will pay you back. But Aries, at the same time, you will come across quite a few complications linked with your residence, linked with your family life. You got to be extra careful if you're traveling in this month. Aries, this is a good time to undertake any new studies, upgrading your knowledge, ability, skill set. This might help you, this will help you career. Learning new techniques and studying a new job in order to gain great mastery over it. You can this time period will raise you. This is also a favorable time, Aries, to talk to your superior, employer about your work, how you may advance in your job and career. Favor of your seniors, honor from authorities, even more opportunity could be expected during this particular phase of time. This period also offer you success in your undertaking, and lot of you will achieve lot of new stuck-up deals will be coming up. Socially, you may expect even more respectable position for yourself. But health-wise, look after from any kind of a septic infection, or fracture, or pain in the tummy, or pain in the joints. Be careful. There may be some obstacles in recovering your money given to others, and look after your relationship. Refrain from any unnecessary conflict between you and the people around you. Refrain from any kind of opposition. And you have to watch your word of speech. Refrain from being arrogant. Please, you can be sometimes talk too much. Sometimes to speak useless talking, unpleasant talking, using a harsh voice, over talking, and then you'll be punished. That is inevitable. Watch your behavior. But this particular period, if you you will accomplish your success through business, through job, through career, and you might travel and you might acquire some sort of a status, but beware of wicked people, bad influences, beware of foul company, beware of living conflict and unnecessary hassles. You will face a lot of oppositions if you're not careful. The prominent date for the month of February, if you are for any important date if you're signing any important contract, if you're participating in any important event, any important meeting, any important business rendezvous, these are the dates. 2nd of February, 6th of February, 11th, 12th, 13th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd of February. It's very important. Taurus 2022, the month of February, the conclusion of this particular month of February. In this coming month, Taurus, there will be lots of running around, lots of waste of time. Refrain from foul temper and out of control behavior. You got to control your ego and aggression. You have to. Please refrain from wasting time in total fruitless tasks and unnecessary traveling. Sometime, Taurus, you will be feeling insecure and fearful. Due to change of place, you might involve in a domestic row or conflict. This particular period could be in blame game, change of place, lack of mental peace. Take extra care at your workplace to avoid disappointing yourself or avoid disappointing your employer. Sometimes you may feel humiliated, and chances are that some false charges would be imposed on you. Avoid any tricky situation during this phase of time. Financially, this period could be taxing on you. You may also find it difficult to recover some pending dues from others. Be extra careful to avoid unnecessary expenses. Misunderstanding, disagreement may occur between you and your teacher or spiritual or religious leaders. Opinion of your family and friends may clash with you, that of you, leading to fight and discontentment. Some of you are likely to develop blood-related problem, disorders, like some sort of a deficiency. This period also needs you to stay away from any kind of a dodgy people. Avoid undertaking any task that might prove to be risking for yourself. No. Finances would require proper vigilantic approach to this particular period of time. Most of you likely to face some sort of steep decline in your finances if you are not handling properly. If your focus concentration is missing, then you'll pay a price. Be careful. The prominent date for month of February. If you are, these dates are important dates. If you're signing any important contract, if you're going for any interview or presentation, if you're going for any medical examination or court date, if you have a romantic date meeting, so choice is yours. These are the important dates for Taurus for month of February. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 14th, 15th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th of February are the important dates. Gemini, month of February, the conclusion of the month. In this coming month of February, Gemini, you will come across lots of professional financial complication. You'll have to work hard for your gain, success, prosperity. You've got to look after your health and well-being. Sometimes you can be quite fearful and insecure. Be extra careful to avoid unnecessary expenses. Avoid making important decisions about your finances. Support from your community, family members, even partner may seem absent to you. There could be a change in your work you do. Possibility forcing you to let you go out of your current position. There could be a lot of traveling, which may turn out stressful. Consciously avoid getting involved in any kind of arguments, quarrels with your own enemies or anyone else. It is likely to be totally fruitless. Taking care of your health. You may develop physical health issues like stomach disorders, blood pressure, piles, causing you discomfort. You may develop needless fear, especially fear of death or loss of honor, meaningless anxiety and restless mind during this phase of time. It is wise to avoid activity that involve any kind of risk with yourself and that of the family. A relative's issue may come up unexpectedly, causing you some worries. You may suffer from excess mental worry due to health problem to yourself. Your spouse, your dearest one, situation can be like tricky. You are likely to feel fatigued, susceptible to developing a lot of eye discomfort, stomach ache, discomfort in your chest. You may also have taking extra care of your spouse's health. You and your spouse are likely to develop a lot of deep mental anxiety during this phase of time. Most of you are likely to develop enmity with your double person, which you shouldn't be. Avoid any misunderstanding that may crop up due to hypothetical differences between you and your partner. If not handled tactfully, this may lead to unnecessary argument between you and your partner, which you shouldn't be. Make peace with your partner, with your friends, with your nearest one. You also likely to put to anguish by your kinship. Watch your behavior. You are susceptible to using very foul language, and you will be very aggressive toward your siblings or your family. Your finances would need a tight watch as well. Some of you also lose some money if you're not very carefully due to unnecessary indulgence in some sort of activities. Curtail your spending. Ensure a steady income of good should be there. You have to activate your flow of income. You got to contribute quite a lot, but you must do. Prominent dates. The dates which you can, these dates are very important if you're signing any important contract, if you're going to court, if you're going for an interview, if you're going for a medical exam, if you're taking any romantic date, if you're meeting a very important person and you think that something should be there for you. The 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 12th, 13th, 17th, 18th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th of February. The prominent dates. You can accomplish a lot, you can achieve a lot. Cancerian, month of February 2022. the conclusion. In this coming month of February, there will be rise in expenditure, rise in your tensions, rise in your temper, insecurities. Considering in the month of February, you go through few domestic arguments, conflicts. You go through lots of oppositions. You go through a lot of hindrances. There will be fruitless running around and unnecessary hassles. Considering in this month, this particular month gives you a tendency for traveling, such as travel will tend to be tiring and troubled. You need to be extra careful not to challenge your senior or superior at workplace, or they are likely to oppose you, resulting in enmity and humiliations. Even the relationship with your partner and neighbor may be a bit strained at this time. Your level of enthusiasm may be at low, resulting in an inability to overcome obstacles that come in a way of achieving your dream objective or goals during this particular time. This period may take you through some setbacks in your professional activities, will a general lack of progression and success. Your health would require your care and attention, and you are more susceptible to health problems, particularly discomfort in the stomach, blood-related problem, fever, fatigue. You have to be extra cautious with your diet to avoid indigestion, food poisoning, food allergies. This is also time to win over your enemies. If you are caught up in any court case, you may expect a judgment that would favor you. Most of your enemies would withdraw and victory would be yours. You're likely to command more respect and honor in society. Some of you also performing charitable deeds at this particular time. Health would be fine during this phase of time. You would get rid of all your previous health issues, but you got to stand by. You got to be there. Consider the prominent dates for the month of February, especially for signing any important contract, for court, for legal date, if you're meeting, if there's a legal meeting, meeting your friend or enemies, both, romantic date, business meeting, interview date, presentation date, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 14th, 15th, 19th, 20th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th of February are the prominent date. Pick one, which were the date, whether it's a love or romance or business. Best of luck. Leo, month of February, the conclusion of the month of February 2022. The conclusion. In this coming month, Leo, you will come across lots of stumbling blocks, hindrances, but in your own routine, your progression and prosperity will be there. There will be lots of running around, over expenditure, few upsets, hiccups between you and the loved one. In the mid-month of February, there will be rise in income resources, rise in your name, fame, and recognition. Most of your expenditure will be on luxuries and lifestyle. Leo, you will find yourself overcoming obstacles. It's a great time for successful problem solving. If anyone gets in your way, you'll be able to deal with it easily, with a minimum aggravation. It is a good time to complete any unfinished project, and you are likely to succeed in whatever you put your efforts in. Financially, you will also do well, but will find it easy to gain in general. Your mental and physical health will be excellent. Your body will stay healthy. Your mind will be free too. Much stress and anxiety. It's a time to enjoy comfort, social relationship, especially friendship with people in powerful position. There are good chance for promotion, honor, especially from authorities or government-related people. It would be wise to move to curtail your expenses as much as possible. This period sees you losing control on your finances and expenses. Take care of your family. They may suffer from kind of sickness. Avoid any kind of unpleasantness between you and your family, as this may give you some kind of agony. Handle your enemies with care and be cautious enough to avoid creating some new ones. Your enemies are likely to give you some more harassment during this particular phase of time. Your health would require more attention during this particular phase of time. You're likely to feel lackluster, weak, feverish. Some of you may catch some health issues that would require proper diagnosis. Take care of your food intake. Some of you also go through personal behavioral change during this phase of time. Some of you going through may I say, become more furious, apprehensive, and very strange from nearest to nearest one. Some of you will tend to lose their glory and fame to this particular phase. Development of some needless needs and urge to do some immoral deeds may land some of you in a thick soup. Stay away from living argument or conflict with family members due to this particular phase of time. The prominent date for any kind of interview, court, investigation, test, exam, any even romance, any important events, pick these dates. 2nd, 3rd, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 17th, 18th, 21st, 28th, 2nd, 28th of February are the important dates for the particular month. Do the best. Best of luck. Virgo, month of February 2022, the conclusion of this particular month, Virgo. In this coming month, there will be great improvement in your health in the month of February. Family support. You will have a lot of complication linked with your career. Your expenditure can be sky high. Your past efforts will be rewarded. In this coming month, there will be great improvement. This particular time, mostly donate a period of financial challenges and sometimes declining your mental peace. On the work front, you have to take extra care not to get into bad books of your seniors. In this coming month, Virgo, avoid arguments with your employer or senior staff at your workplace. You may have to deal with some obstacles which could be related to competitors, authorities, or people you have unfriendly relationship with. If you express your mental anxiety, you're likely to lose goodwill amongst the friends and family. Health would require your attention. You may feel sick and lethargic. Mental anguish, fear, and restlessness may cast a spell on you, make you more prone to offended by others. You may also become unstable in your temperament. Issue related to family may become a matter of concern. Avoid discussing anything at this time. You're likely to cause disagreement between you and your family. This brings some hard time in few of you. This particular phase, most of you are likely to face difficult time when it comes to managing your old enemies. You're likely to encounter some new enemies who could also be formed from your own clan of people, like your own circle of family and friends. Some of you also befriend some wicked people from whom you may suffer later on. Keep a close eye on your behavior. It might become cruel during this particular phase of time. However, a few of you will also go through some kind of settlement with your own people. Your health would require more attention than usual. This period makes you feel more susceptible to developing a fever and discomfort in your chest. Some of you also suffer from health issues related to blood and stomach. Mentally, you are likely to sometimes you become very worried under a spell of grief. Beware, be careful. Relationship would be demanding during this particular phase of time. Make peace with your family and other relatives to avoid unnecessary conflict. Avoid further sorrow during this particular phase of time. Hold on tightly to your honor and position in society as well. Avoid any issue related to land, property, family, especially during this phase of time. You have to watch your conduct, your behavior, your attitude, your word of speech. Be careful. Sometimes it's not easy, but you got to watch your attitude and refrain from any kind of a lousy attitude. Please be careful. The prominent date, if you're making any important, if you're participating in an exam, if you're signing any important contract, if you're participating in any important meeting, business meeting, professional meeting, financial meeting, if you're visiting any court cases, going to court, if you are going through any investigation, that kind of meeting, if you're going for a test exam, if you're going for any interview presentation, then these are the prominent dates of the month of February. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 19th, 20th, 23rd, 24th of February. The prominent dates. Please pick these dates, one of these dates, and best of luck. Libra, month of February 2022, the conclusion of this particular month. In this coming month, you will go through lots of personal, domestic, professional complication hassles. In this coming month, you got to look after your health and well-being. In this coming month, Libra, your expenditure can be sky high. There will be lots of running around, sometimes strain between you and your loved one. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. It would be better to avoid any arguments with your seniors, mentors, as well as well-wishers during this phase of time. This period could prove to be distressful, prone to be experiencing grief and the time of misery. Your mind may have a hard time staying focused on constructive thoughts, instead of being drawn to find an escape in something of an addictive nature, compensating for its restless state. Married life during this phase of time may become more tense. There could be also considerable decline in your personal ecstasy, personal happiness. Do not let the disturbance in your mind project itself in creating any kind of unnecessary arguments with your family, or the peace at home may suffer. Overall, you may experience a dip in your happiness in the domestic life. On the health front, your mental disturbances may reflect in some physical complaint or even health issues. Plan for journey may face obstacles, and when you do travel, you may have problem being comfortable, such as lack of this, lack of that. Your new undertaking would also see success. If employer, you're likely to be promoted to a position of greater authority and honor. Your success would boost your self-confidence and strengthen your willpower during this phase of time. Health would remain good, and you would shine with health and vigor and vitality. Your enthusiasm is likely to be at top and would be relieved from all your past confusion and obstacles. This time also sees you indulging in exotic lifestyle. Your enemies would be defeated and you would be at peace with your mind. Avoid any trip abroad. It may not bring any desired result during this particular phase of time. The prominent dates are 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 14th, 15th, 17th, 21st, 22nd, 26th of February are the important date. If you're going for an interview, exam, test, events, court, medical examination, meeting, business meeting, financial meeting, professional meeting, business, career, job, any kind of a date, pick these one. Scorpio conclusion for the month of February 2022. The conclusion for month of February. In this coming month, you'll go through lots of domestic and professional fluctuation, ups and downs. Due to that, you'll be quite upset, disappointed. Professionally, you go through rising and falls. There will be fruitless journeys and change of place. Beware of enemies during this phase of time. They are likely to become stronger and more offensive. Financial Scorpio, this could be proved to be very tricky time for some of you. Economic budget will be fluctuating. Beware of bad debts. You must restrict your craving of luxury, of gambling, and risky investment. There might be joint pain and head injury. Kindly go for a regular health checkup. Expenses may soar up to the sky. Saving money could be difficult for you. You avoid taking any kind of loan during this phase of time. Your undertaking may not bring the desired result. Stay away from activity that might defame in your society. Health may suffer from setbacks, especially during this phase of faded moon period. Avoid doing any tasks that might involve risk during this phase of time. Maintain your calm of your mind. You're likely to be agitated, restless, and development of affliction. You may even suffer from a lot of health issues related to head. Avoid creating any unpleasant atmosphere at home. Avoid argument with your family member. You're likely to get involved in a lot of fight with your own family member during this phase of time. Be careful. This is a time period you must need to keep away from any kind of property related litigation matters or trade related litigation matter. You're likely to lose your property at this time if you're not careful. Some of you also even gain profit or sudden progress in your field of trade. At home, avoid any kind of arguments with your spouse that might lead to unnecessary rows. Try and maintain coordination with your friends, relatives. Avoid being deserted by them. You are susceptible to getting involved in a lot of illicit affair, like unnecessary, like attention with a person of like a companionship. Avoid this kind of relationship during this particular phase of time. This might end up ruining your name in society and inflate some sort of a scandal which you shouldn't be. You should not be having this kind of situation at this particular moment in time, please. Prominent dates for Scorpio for this month of February: 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 17th, 20th of February are the important dates for any signing any important contract, going to the court, going for any meeting, going for any interview, going for any test or exam, going for any presentation, going for any romantic date, business meeting, financial meeting. Pick these one of the date. Best of luck. Sagittarius, month of February, the conclusion. The conclusion for this particular month, there will be month of February. In this coming month, there will be rise in temper, fruitless running around. Do not waste your time in fruitless journeys. Some of you are likely to feel fearless, tense, upset, disappointed. Sometimes change of place, domestic living, argument, conflict. You might involve in buying and selling assets. There will be happy occasion in the family. You must be aware of an accident and health complication. You should be on alert. This particular month proved to be financially challenging for you. This period mostly portend absence of expected result or profit in trade and decline in wealth. If you deal in agriculture or trading, this period may bring you some setbacks. This is a time that you are susceptible to fear than usual. You may feel sick at risk of being cheated, experience anxiety for no apparent reason at all. As a result, you may find it difficult to handle ordinary affair of your life as smoothly as you would otherwise do. You may find yourself not so happy, getting irritated easily even at your nearest or dearest one. You may feel less compassion and flexible than usual. If you are susceptible to headache or problem with your eyes, this is a time a symptom may surface. During this particular period, Mars will move through your this particular time period, Mars will move through your first house from your moon. This mostly offer you difficulties. This period may take you through bumpy ride in a matter of your business, in a matter of profession. You may find it difficult to finish your project successful on time. It is better not to start anything new during this particular period of time. If employed, try and avoid any kind of arguments and misunderstanding with your seniors, employer and government department. Some of you also see a change of your position during this particular time. If you're not careful, keep a close eye on your enemies. They will create a problem for you at this time. Your finances would also require proper attention. You're likely to lose undesired expenses. Cut down on your urge to spend money. This period also brings in ample opportunity or reason to travel. Moreover, this period will keep you away from nearest or dearest one. Those who are married may have to stay away from spouse and family. If you got to be careful. Your health need proper attention during this phase of time. You're likely to feel lackluster, sometimes unenthusiastic about everything. You're also susceptible to developing a fever, some health issue related to blood and stomach. Stay away from any sharp weaponry, fire, poisonous animals, and from everything that might risk to you. You must keep up your spirit at this time. You may suffer from a lot of bout of depression and sometimes lack of clarity, and sometimes developing a lot of unnecessary fear. Be careful. Prominent dates of February. These dates are important dates for signing any contract, any important event, any meeting, business, financial, legal meeting, any business meeting, any financial meeting, any romantic date, anything is important you think where you have to meet other people for any reason. Pick these days. 2nd, 3rd, 9th, 10th, 12th, 13th, 10th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 25th, 26th. I'm repeating again. 2nd, 3rd, 9th, 10th, 12th, 13th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 25th, 26th of February are the important prominent dates. Pick any dates. Best of luck. Capricorn, month of February 2022, the conclusion of this particular month. In this month, Capricorn, you will come across lots of professional complications, tensions, financial hassles, family relationship differences, and many clashes of opinions, clashes of ego as well. There will be fruitless expenditure. You will come across major obstacles, delays, but you expected income, resources, and financial gain will be there. There could be permanent or temporary change or change of place, difficulty at workplace, or ruffled path, ruffled time with your superior at time at work or your employer. You need to take extra care to avoid getting a bad reputation at workplace. You may feel more irritable and tired and prone to have disagreement to complete the task on hand or to meet your set objective. May take more effort than usual. There is a heightened chance for going for long trips which will not bring any desired result, may turn out not to have been necessary in the first place. During this particular period, you could feel more tired than usual. Your health would need extra attention as you are susceptible to stomach problems, disturbed bowel movement, discomfort in eyes, heart-related issues during this phase of time. Avoid activities that are physically risky. There is a tendency towards accident. On the home front, you need to be putting extra attention on avoiding dispute among family members, friends, making sure you get the extra rest to minimize irritability and mental tension. Disagreement may crop up between you and your spouse, may affect your married life. Overall harmony and peace at home could also be challenged during this phase of time. This period may prove to be taxing for you if care is not taken in time. Pay attention to any health problem related matter. You like to develop a lot of discomfort, particularly related to eyes. Take care of your feet as well. This is a time you must stay away from any activity that might be risky to yourself. Some of you also even suffer from nightmarish kind of dream or disorder. Your working life will also be strenuous. You may also have to put a lot of hard work to see the face of success in your project. If measures are not taken, some of you may even take risks to your position at work or be humiliated and dishonored. Take care of your finances. Avoid any kind of unnecessary expenditure. At home, maintain coordination with your family. Avoid any kind of arguments with them. Stay away from any further conflict with your enemies. Be cautious enough not to create some new one. This period may bring in some opportunity for you to travel abroad. Some of you may not get the desired result from traveling and may end up wandering aimlessly. Be careful. The prominent date for month of February, 4th, 5th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 28th of February are the important dates, very prominent dates. If you're signing an important contract, going for a court date, medical examination, test exam, any kind of test or meeting, any kind of business or interview or presentation, best of luck. Aquarius, month of February, the conclusion of this particular month. In this coming month, there will be a rise in expenditures. You can be very much overexcited, temperamental. You got to take extra care of your health. You got to look after your health and well-being. You'll involve in a new project, ventures and ideas. You'll adopt a new method of working. In this particular month, there will be new family relationship differences and clashes. Some sort of a new issues are there. Sometime expected support, cooperation won't be there. Sometime you'll be very annoyed and disappointed. This particular month of February signify a lot of financial challenges. You'd have to take extra care while handling money during this phase of time. If employed, you may find yourself bit of a hard time with your employer not to appreciate your hard work, and you may feel a threat of given less responsibility or less pay. But do not get disheartened if your efforts and hard work do not give you the desired result at this time. But this is only a temporary phase. If you are into trade, you will go through a lot of few setbacks. You have to be careful in your dealing. This period may also take you through rough weather socially as well. Avoid argument with anybody, as living conflict with your friends or senior could not be ruled out during this phase of time. This can happen. You may also have to go on long trip which will not bring any desired result. Avoid activity that involve physically risky for you. Make safety your first priority. Take care of your health and that of the family member. Stomach problem, some sort of issue with your eyes, discontentment during this particular time may affect your peace of mind and harmony at home. This bringing happy time, part of this bringing the happy time for the family, and you might involve in the end you might involve in a deal of a car or property or some kind of a profit in your business or trade in the end. Some of you also like to gain from siblings. There could also be good time if you're employed. Some also expect a rise in your income. position at this time. Moreover, all your undertaking will achieve in end some sort of financial gain. This could be regarded a time where you will see some improvement not only in your professional life but also personal day-to-day life eventually. You may also expect to upward move in your social status, prestige, respect during this phase of time. Your personality would glow, reflecting your accomplishment. Some of you also expecting a new member of the family. Your family life will bring you more happiness eventually after the 15th of February. Health should be fine, keeping you hale and hearty, free from disease. You're also likely to feel more fearless than ever. Be brave, build up your confidence, build up your courage, build up your drive, refresh your vision, you'll be fine. Prominent dates for this particular month is 2nd, 3rd, 7th, 8th, 14th, 15th, 17th, 23rd, 24th, 25th of February, 26th of February are the important dates for any signing any important contract, for any business meeting, any financial meeting, any legal meeting, going for a test or exam or test, any kind of a test, any kind of exam, any kind of interview presentation. Wish you very best of luck. Pisces month of February, the conclusion of the month, Pisces. In this coming month, you will go through lots of professional running around, hassles, complications. In this coming month, you'll have to pull up your socks and do whatever required and needful. In this coming month, your financial gain can be less, but expectation can be high. Your financial gain will be less than your expectation. And in this coming month, your expenditure can be sky high, but on religious, social events, but beware of traveling. This particular month of February, monetary gains, improved economic conditions, social status. This is a suitable time for you to approach your boss and employer for any such favor, such as asking for promotion, if you think the time is right in the start of the month. You will see a rise in your position and get an unexpected benefit between 1st February till 12th of February. You'll get the unexpected benefit from your superior authorities. But this, with first 12 days, you could also expect a profit in trade, profit in business, attainment of money or wealth, and even from your people around you. Your social prestige would see a rise. You would gain from honor in your neighborhood. Health remain fine, and this particular period signifies commencement of a lot of constructive deed at home, leading to even more happiness. Merry-making, distribution of and indulgence of good food, sweets at home could also be expected during this phase of time. Overall, a comfortable period is donated for you, your family life leading to family peace. You're likely to face a lot of trouble, ranging from sometime misbehavior of your superior, failure in efforts, sometime sorrow, disappointment, and exhaustion, and so on. You're likely to meet with success in the end in the field of your work. Some of you would be able to perform better than ever at work. You may have to be undertaking some hopping around places. Your work is likely to demand the same. This period likely to bestow a rise in prestige, position, authority at work. You're likely to get scripted in your good books of your superior, enlarge your circle of friends. Your glory is likely to bring in some new friends in your life. Health would require your attention. Keep a note what you are eating. Keep up your mental health as well as physical health. Some of you also feel relieved of your worries, would win over your enemies. But never underestimate your enemies. Never underestimate your confidence. But stay away from dodgy people, please. The prominent date for month of February, these are the prominent dates: 4th, 5th, 9th, 10th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 26th, 27th, 28th of February are the prominent date for any signing any important contract, for any important event, for any important meeting, for any important business meeting, romantic meeting, legal meeting, court date, test, exam, interview, presentation. Best of luck. Do ring the bell for like and become our subscriber. We can offer you a lot more content. you might need a completed monthly horoscope report from my website Prakash, astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole month regarding Sun's transit, Sun, Mars, Mercury's, Venus transit effect. For this month, extensive monthly report offers you task, precaution, chanting. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the full monthly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best.